Okay, everything should be Gucci in the chat right now. I'ma speak to this beat, rep the flow, you know? Vladimir is about to go show you how he does it with all control. I'ma tell you right now, Kamaya Maya Ho. What that mean though? Okay, so what I'm going to do is still 2 minutes on the timer. But I'm going to tell you about support and resistance levels. Once again, I apologize for the intermission between things. I'm still trying to, you know, improve on my craft, you know, in my part-time streaming, you know what I'm saying? Stop throwing here at some impacts. What do you mean, friend? Tell me what you mean. Also, Unshaven Mouse, is your name now VIP? Please let me know. Oh, play some Apex. Excuse me, my Indian came through. I think at quarter pass, if we don't break this level, we're going to look for a short. Let me look at the daily. On the daily candle, we have, okay, no, we need to look for a long, my friend. It is also at the peak of the long. Maybe it's going to be a long. We'll have to wait a little bit longer, so we'll see where we stand. Okay, so be patient in the chat. I'm gonna tell you right short when we can go in. You know, we're waiting for the retest on this level. If Vladimir is spitting like a devil, this man is innocent, not innocent. He's unpure, he's not pure. What? What do you mean, go through? Go tell me right now. I'll tell you what to do. Wow, man's back to the 10 ATP. What I mean. Hey, my friend, I'm back to 10 ATP, but it's 30 frames per second. So you got to understand, it's still the same bitrate as 720p. You know what I mean? So bitrate still low, but let me know if it lags. We're going to have to go to 480p, boys. You know what I mean? Then we're going to go back in 20 years and how the quality was that time. And you know, it is what it is then. At this point. So right now we are waiting for a good sign for a retest candle on this level to go short. Otherwise, we're still going to wait. We're not going to enter an edit trade. It's 60 frames per second? What do you mean? Bro, it can't be 60 frames per second. Also, time's up. Wow, bro. It's 30 frames on my side. Why? Bro, why you gotta lie? Why all the time got a pain in my side? Huh? Can't you just be a nice guy for once in a while? It'll be a good change, man. Come on, you ain't playing, man. Bravo, man, it's going all around, bro. The music is a vibe. You see, now it's going short. This is the confirmation we're looking for. So now we'd possibly go for a short entry, but I wouldn't actually activate the jutsu right now because it's not an actual confirmation. However, let's say hypothetically we went in right now in the trade. Then we ride him out the battle here, you know what I mean? Let me explain my reasoning. I don't know why I'm doing this actually. This is a rather strange occurrence. The problem is it could still bounce off this level here. So that is kind of yikes. But the reason I'm putting this here, by the way, so like I said, I was trying to explain some things. So I'm putting this here, more or less this level. Hey, see, this is why I have this hat ready, me bro. So we know when it comes to the Vladimir, I can whip it out quickly, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste time. So, sorry guys, I'm everywhere. So, like I was saying, the reason why the take profit would be here is because this is a strong level of support. Like I was saying earlier, support and resistance levels. My voice is still okay now. It's not too soft compared to music. Yeah, so support and resistance levels are just key levels in the market where you literally see the market bounces between, right? So for example, you look over here, you notice the market bounce, went away, bounce, went away, and then when it finally broke through, it actually shot like it far out. I've explained this before, but obviously you never know who might tune in. So think of it like the line of the resistance level is sort of like a magnet, because the way things would bounce off would be like, you know, and then shoot eventually. I don't know if you guys ever played around with magnets in your childhood. By the way, so you can see again bounce off this line and shot up again, and then form technically a new level over here. And this is all before 9 o'clock now, so I do this level up. So we want to see the break under here in order to get a proper move to this side. But based on my previous experience with the market, see now it looks like it's reversing actually. So in this case, you might want to wait, withdraw your trade, wait until it maybe shows more signs. Otherwise, you just be a thug about it. You know, sometimes you got to be a thug about it, but don't always be a thug about it. Hashtag Dashi, you know what I'm saying? The man there gave the wisdom. But yeah, it might bounce off this level, maybe come down here again and then move. We'll see. I mean, the market is still moving bullish, so we want to look for a long. So yeah, let's say we cancel that. At this point, we'll be like, nah, wait, that's not gonna work. Now we wait for the half-past mark, and then we wait for a retest on this line. So if I threw that up for you, that'll be something like, maybe it moves up till here, and then it moves down. Just wait quickly. Ooh, yeah, girlfriend. And then maybe it goes up. You see, the problem is, since there's no left, because usually in the market you look left, just like crossing the road, you know, always look left. Don't get knocked over, my friends. Better me tell you one time. So you look, look left, and then you will see, we don't have any take profit level, but we can probably just go in like this. See, it's kind of breaking already now. We decided to pull out, which you should always do, hashtag. And then boom. I don't know if I'm looking left, don't see any higher level that's been anytime recently. But sorry, it looks very ugly. Sorry guys there. But I would say this level here, yeah. So maybe this would be the take profit area, which let me just draw a line here. Draw a line over there. And what do we have? We have a man that don't care. If we can get that move, it's nice and long. Pause, my dude. Pause. Let's go back to the low time frame. Okay, you see it's resisting this level again. And this strategy, because it's in the hour, you kind of have to sit there for the whole hour and watch it, right? I usually just pull out of the games because I'm testing it, right? But if we're putting practical steps into place now, into actually trading it, this is what our approach should be. So, okay, we entered here. We should obviously wait first for the retest, as you can see with my arrow. So once the retest the line, we want to go in. But sometimes if you see if it's going to break this level over here, 1 second, boom, then we know, ish, we're going to move it one time for the poker, you know what I mean? But you could obviously preemptively say, you're like, okay, the market is bullish. And considering that this strategy, the market moves between quarter past or half past in one direction, based on the daily candle, we can go for a long, but we'll still have to watch. So a quick recap. I don't know if you guys are paying attention earlier. So remember our biases first were short, but then I realized, nope, it's already reversing on this level, and this is why these levels are important. Then we see it broke through here, right? And what happened over here? It broke out the second level, which is what I also said. I didn't retest here, but I did throw this up and I said, excuse me, I said it would retest this level. And we're going to look for a long. So at this point, we're just going to ride it out while watching it. And then see what actually makes the whole move that we see on this level. Should be by the end of this hour that it goes till here. So let's see how that plays out. Well, this is looking good so far. It's a 1 to 6 trade. So let's say you were willing to risk for 500 Rand in this trade, right? You're like, I'm gonna go, it's just a 500 Rand, throw it all in. You'd obviously come out of the 3,000 Rand at the end of the trade, which is progress. And the best thing with this strategy over normal intraday trading is that because it's such a short time frame, you can technically manage your risks quicker. Like if you're watching the 1 minute, this is a 1 minute candle, it's the lowest candle. It's not the best to trade on for long term, but we're just within the hour, right? That's why we're on the lower time frame, which is another key lesson to take note of. So yeah, like we saw, we first had it the other way, but we're like, nah, let's flip it, see what's happening, and now we will just wait till it rides out. If it's, I mean, at this point, if you don't want to lose any money and you just want to chill in the trade, you can move your stop loss to entry, and therefore you will lose nothing, right? So you just ride the trade out, and if you feel like as soon as time moves on, you're like, maybe it's gonna go further. Hey, that's up to you. But you want to be wise in your decisions. You want to make sure that you're setting it on a level that has good support and resistance level, because that's generally where it will touch. Just watch, you'll see by the end of the hour, it's either gonna touch you, move up, put you down, play around and whatever. But yeah, let's see. As I said though, it might not even move this far because we don't have a proper margin to look left on. You see, it kind of had a weird candlestick forming here. So you see this candle, this red one here. This one closed. Remember we said the bottom of the candle body is the close. It was red. So the market moved all the way down, closed, and then the market started here. And then what happened was, during the course of its life, it went all the way down, all the way up, and then it's actually closed here within a minute. So that's why we have the highest point, the candle closed, the candle open, and the lowest point. I hope that makes sense though, for those of anyone who are interested in the candles, what it means. However, let us see what's happening here. So here we can see once again, this is a sign of reversal. This is called a, let me show you. On a higher time frame, this is actually makes more sense. Japanese candlesticks. Just add that there. Japanese candlesticks. Japanese candle. I'm trying to leave it to my boy, the Japanese guys. You know, they're always on top of things. You know what I'm saying? Japanese candlestick patterns. By definition, oh yeah, no. It's all fine and dandy, but there's no one here watching it in it. Don't matter, bro. It don't matter. Gotta put in a show where there's no one or 1,000 people, bro. Because one day when there are thousands, then I'm just gonna easily just do the same thing. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube and be like, here's a video, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Used to show market direction or the change, the current change, or the recent, I don't know how to name this, the recent change. Let's put it like that. Anyway, you should look into Forex, bro. It's easy claps for you, bro. Take the extra currency you have and dial the number. Let me just make a space here. So yeah, this Japanese candlestick pattern is a sign that the market was in a reverse. So if we had seen this close, we could technically take profit, but it's up to you. Look, the thing with Forex is not like set in stone. You don't just like say, you go in, you don't just go into a trade and like, nah, this is definitely gonna move in one direction. That's not how it works. You're gonna be watching the market, and if you see signs of reversal like this, this is called, you can look it up, it's called a bearish engulfing pattern. So you see that white body? It was fully engulfed. That's what they call the engulfing pattern. With a descending candle pattern, right? With a bearish candle. So by the way, bearish means down, bullish means up. In case anyone wanted to know that. So yeah, you probably want to take your profit as soon as you see this thing moving up till here, or when it closed, take profit or stay in the trade. But we're now gonna wait till it either bounces off this level or breaks, and as soon as it breaks under here, you want to definitely take a profit. Just be like, it's okay, you know, rather close in the positive than actually let it run in the negative. But we'll see, because it could still potentially bounce up again. And let's see how that plays out. But I will shout for tuning in. Even those who are not chatting, I still appreciate your presence. You know what I mean? We're all about presence, man. Having a good time. Showing the guys how we get down. Yeah, this is definitely gonna move till here. So I think that's it for the day. In this hour, in conclusion, we'd be like, this is all we could have gotten. Or could it be? Look here now, I just do this level again. The Netherlands. Oh wait, bro, you know how it goes. So I drew this level up now, and look, it acts as another resistance level. Notice how it bounces off there, ejects it, and then here again. As I'm telling you, and the reason why I don't actually say, like when I go live, that I'm technically willing to give free knowledge, but I need people to be hungry for the knowledge, because people who's hungry for knowledge make better use of those than don't. That's why I have the whole subscription thing. If you're a subscriber, I will give more attention and more input. We will have discussions in Discord on the Sunday, for example. I was mentioning to Joey also. And those who's interested in Forex that are subscribers, let me know. I will be in the Sunday Discord chat. Join the Discord, and I'll just chill there, do some markups. We can talk Forex for an hour or so. and take it easy, you know. Learn more, work on our craft. Otherwise, we will look like Laura. You know what I mean? I ain't playing. I'm thinking about tomorrow. I'm about to break the bars down, bring it all the way to the floor. Look at this thing is moving now. But yeah, I think for the trade level, for the trade for the day, it's done. No? We're not still gonna allow ourselves now with trying to catch another move because